Greetings, minions, factory workers, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade playing Satisfactory, episode 35. This will most likely be my final episode of this series. I will play the game later on, preferably after more features are opened up and worked on by the game developers. Right now it's in early access, and I figured, well, this will give people the basics of how the game works, and at a later date, when there's more done to it, revisit the game and hopefully introduce people to Satisfactory, because it's a lot of fun. Okay, let's do some final stuff. I've been waiting for a while now, letting things kind of build up and be produced. Trying to finalize this area, which I'm still not all that happy about. Come on, Batman, let's get across these roofs. Alright, so let's finish the final milestone here, if we can. Okay. Oof. And
Milestone reached. The fuel generator will match power generation to the increased consumption of recently acquired technologies and buildings. Additionally, improved conveyor belts can now be constructed.
nice. So what's this? Allow you to sprint faster and jump higher. Ooh. Well, that could have been handy earlier. That's for scanning mushrooms. Alternate modular frames. Well, that could have been useful as well. But, those are things we can work on at another time, I guess. In a future date when we revisit the game, anyway. Alright, so what we got now is conveyor belt Mark IV. And that takes these. Conveyor lift, which I'm not really using. Fuel generator, so you can generate electricity with oil, essentially. Walls, which I don't use. And yeah, so what I will do, set this one for 3, and we'll just upgrade conveyor belts. I just need to get myself some this stuff. Alright, do that, and we'll put these in there, and we will start upgrading some stoof and junk. And things are really gonna fly by now. See if I can get that. Oh. There we go. Okay, so now you get to see what Mark IV stuff does. Moves things along a lot faster. Not like it was moving slow to begin with, but you know, whatever. You get the idea. That was a big long strand right there. And I'm not gonna get it all, I'm sure. Okay. I know I'm going to be missing a ton of stuff here, but I want to get as many as I can. Kind of eyeballing a bunch of these. One way to do it is just start at the beginning and work your way back. Also, to get the sections that are like this, I'm running low on them now, so let's see. Yikes. But that means I'm also really high in these, because when you exchange them, you literally exchange them, you trade these for these and vice versa. And that production ain't keeping up well enough. But that's fine. All I really wanted to do is just get what I could. And board. Okay. So we're pretty much at the end there. These are going by pretty slowly. Actually, we could probably grab a... Whoa, 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 whoa. Yikes. Okay, so we stole a bunch of those. Alright, so everything's moving by nice and speedy like. I can't really afford any more than that, but you get the general idea. Okay. Let's go and make sure this one bin is full. Now I have to go through all over the place, all the way out there for the fuel, all the way out there for the coal, all the way over there for the copper and limestone, and then over here for the three iron mines, and just go through and fill those things with replace the conveyors anyway with Mark IV, but that should be adequate enough. Oh, that looks like level 1 stuff right there. Let's see if we can patch that up. Yeah, it should be good enough. Okay. So, as you can see, very nice, busy place. There we go. We need to make... Oh, crap. Ideally, we need to have more of the iron, and more for making steel. There it is. But yeah, we need to have, I think, 8 or 9 inputs for iron ore, and then that needs to be made into steel, or needs to be made into iron ingots. I think we need 6. I think it was 6 for iron rods and 2 for metal plates, and then the rods get divided up into making screws, and then some just stay as rods to fuel the other machines. And so I didn't exactly have enough, but this was just a demonstration. This entire first season, as I guess you can call it, was just to establish what the game's about, how to go about getting things, set up roughly, and just the basics on the game. Later on, when the game is more developed, I'll come back to it and just do a little bit more advanced stuff, like exactly how many machines do you need to keep production constant and steady. So I might do that then, but just going to give the game a break, and then I'll most likely be moving on to maybe a zombie type game, or a strategy game. Not quite sure just yet what I want to do, because there's a difference between what you can play and record and what you want, and not being really great at being recorded. I don't know if that came across right, but there's games that work for me to record them, and that seems entertaining and enjoyable for you, the viewer. Then there's games that I play that I think you guys might kind of see it as dull and boring, and I don't want to waste your time being dull and boring in that case. So I just do it in other ways. But anyway, I'm gonna call this episode early, because there's nothing else really that I want to do. So yeah, so thank you guys for joining me, especially those of you that have been here since episode 1. I hope you guys have got a chance to play this yourselves and enjoy it. If not, definitely get the game. It's gonna eat up many hours of your time. It has mine, and that was before I was recording it. But yeah, you definitely should check this out. And that's all I got. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please check out the links in the description box below. Share, subscribe, all that stuff. And until next time, see you later. Twitch.